Hello, my popping great trumpets. You join me here in Eris's, well, squalid, ramshackle flat. It's completely and totally needs a good old clean. Not gonna happen now, is it? Anyway, we've got these things, which is a currency called Sigil Shards. And they're incredibly useful, and of course, you need them to buy these various updates in the runic enhancements. Now, not only do you need these enhancements to go running and doing stuff in the nether, but you also need them as part of the quest line, particularly for the new exotic, which is the particular one we want, that one there, the Scotopic Ruin, or Rune rather. Now, these cost between 50 and 200 of these Sigil Shards to buy, okay? Now, there's good places to farm for these Sigil Shards. You don't just have to pick them up organically as you're going around the nether and on the dreadnought. There's actually one farm, and I did it all in, well, in a couple of hours, 3 hours maybe at the most. And not only do you get Sigil Shards by using this farm, you'll max out your reputation as well, because I can't get any more reputation either. So the reputation will give you all the rank rewards here, because this, some of these are incredibly useful for your general farming for the new episodic stuff. And you're also going to get some of the exotic scriptures as well. So this was the fastest, best farm I found to get these sigils, and it's really, really easy to do. Now, it doesn't really matter if you're Warlock, Titan, or Hunter. All you need is your Trinity Ghoul, and also you need a ship that can take you to the moon. Yes, you want to go to the moon, and then you want to go to Sorrow's Harbour, and then you want to hang about on street corners until you see loads and loads of thrall piling out of the place. Oh yes, that's what I mean, the Altars of Sorrow. You know, the Altars of Sorrow, the public event that's there in the Harbour of Sorrow. What's it called? Sorrow's Harbour, yes. So I'm here, just killing gits as they come out of the doodah, okay, and destroying them with my Trinity Ghoul. Now what happens is it squirts out all those little taken-looking baubles there. Now these taken-looking baubles, they give you sigil stones. When you shoot them, it'll give you about like a minimum of 3 or a maximum of about 10. I can't pick them up any longer because I'm full on XP and all sigil stones, but look at them. All I needed to do was just shoot from above there. And I think what it is that the residual explosions, you know, when the chain lightning crackles out from my Trinity Ghoul, and when that kills, that seems to be when you start to get loads coming out. Now, it doesn't happen all the time either, but you don't have to wait there for hours for this showering of Sigil Shards to happen. It will happen. All you got to do is stand there and shoot a great amount of the gits as they come out. I found that if I did it and I was on my own here, for example, I didn't have a very good hit rate with this kind of stuff. It just didn't seem to happen. But if there's 1 or 2 of you doing it, it does give you a lot better chance of this stuff to come spewing out. Okay, so we'll carry on here and we'll see what happens. What you want to do is do it from the one, because with these Altars of Sorrow ones, you've got a big globby one and a smaller one. They all come out of the big globby one. Do you know what I mean? So that's the one you want to be shooting at. Sometimes when you've got the bigger gittage as well, that doesn't seem to do too much. It's when you kill like the massive wadges of them like that, it starts to spew out the sigils, the sigil shards. Because you can see here, it's not really happening at the moment. But let's see what. Oh, there we go. You got one popped out there. Look, so you get the odd one, then all of a sudden you just start getting bloody loads of them. Look at them. There's loads of them coming out. It's excellent. So by far, right, this is the fastest way to do this. You'll get 5 XP for your stone slab thing in Eris's apartment. You get about 5 XP for every single one of these that you pick up. And you'll also get, like I said, about 10 sigil shards each time as well. Now remember, you can only hold 300 sigil shards. So once you pass the 300 mark, you're not going to be picking anything else up. Although you will still get the XP until you're maxed out on the XP as well. So you can see here, look, the reason why I maxed out on the XP, and I've already got 300 of these guys, so I'm not going to be getting any more of them at all. But they're so useful, and in fact, a necessity for improving and carrying on some of the steps in the exotic quest and in the main quest as well, yes. Now, we've also seen advice about going to the Whisper mission to do it, because there is a section in the middle of the Whisper mission where you just after the traversal section, and you just drop down through the slit in the floor, and then you've got the Thrall way in there. It's not the Thrall way, but it's similar to it, where you've got loads of Shadow Thrall coming in and kicking your face in. For me, though, I didn't find that particularly effective for some reason. I didn't get anywhere near as much as I got on the moon. I was there for about 25-30 minutes. I got a bare minimum, but I have seen people stating that ability kills are better at getting these Sigil Shard doodahs to pop. But whether or not that's true or not, I couldn't do it. I was doing ability kills all the time, and it didn't seem to make that much of a difference for me. Maybe a certain type of ability kills, but this is far too much of a fiddle. What I don't like about it is you've got to launch the Whisper mission from the Legends tab, then you've got to do the jumping puzzle before you can get in there, and then you just keep on doing it there. Whereas Altars of Sorrow is you just go into the Sorrow's Harbour on the moon and start shooting. How much easier is that? So, there you go. That's the quickest way you can get Sigil, Shards, and XP to get yourself topped off. Well worth doing. I bet you now, as soon as I do this, they'll patch it out or something. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. A sausage hurt.